Welcome to a brand new podcast. And this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Greatness. If you want to have your brand or have your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com and email us, and we can definitely set up business for your business. So evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you want to put your brand on the podcast here. Same email if you want to make a free will offering, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can pay us, send a free will offering to our PayPal account. So definitely that's much appreciative. You can use your support. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. That's our online shopping mall. We have a whole wide range of products: men's, ladies, kids' clothing, house products as well, jewelry, furniture. So check us out, Evolution of London at evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. There we have custom clothing, accessories, digital products. So definitely we can use your support in that way. Shop online to our second website, www.evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. Finally, check us out at evolutionoflondon.store. We have accessories such as soaps, lotions such as shea butter, movies. We ship all throughout North America, so definitely support us at evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. You can check out royalty9international.com. The company have luxury candles, scented as well as unscented candles. Scented candles such as frankincense, jasmine, peppermint, rose, eucalyptus, just to name a few. 100% natural soy wax, 12-ounce jars, shipped throughout North America. So different colors, different styles, designs. So definitely check Royalty 9 International. They're also on Instagram, Royalty 9 International, as well as TikTok, Royalty 9 on TikTok. So definitely support them as well. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. If you want to book a consultation, email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willies, WILLYZ fitness99@gmail.com. Also support his merchandise, www.evolutionoflondon.org. So it's O-R-G. Right now, let me backtrack. Sorry. www.wjaaccessories.org. Get it right. So much evolution in the world, even I forget. But support his brand. www.wjaaccessories.org. O-R-G. Support Irie Bites Cafe, Caribbean takeout located in downtown London, Ontario. They open Monday and Tuesdays, 12 to 6. Wednesdays they close. Thursdays to Saturdays, 12 to 6. And the address is 91 Wellington Street North, London, Ontario. And their telephone number is 519-858-4743. You can also check them on their website, www.iriebites.ca, IRIEBITES.ca. And if you want to ask them any questions or book or get a catering done for you, info@iriebites.ca. They accept all forms of major payments from Interact, MasterCard, Visa, and please note that taxes are not included. And again, you can't go wrong. We have different links to other sites. It's www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. There we have products and services there as well. Music by Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. So once you go to his channel, you will see other social media sites of his. So definitely support that. Whole wide range of different beats. So support Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube and continue on YouTube. Greatness 19 channel. We definitely need you guys to like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel. A whole wide range of educational videos to open up your third eye. And also support Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel on YouTube. Definitely like, subscribe, and share on that as well. We do have a Patreon channel, patreon.com/Evolution of London. There we have videos that is not on YouTube. We have digital products as well as consulting services, so definitely support that. And the Oracle 19 podcast is on all major platforms. That's Anchor.fm, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. Any information that I haven't mentioned it will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. So definitely support those 3 platforms, because again, you can't go wrong. All right, well, today, again, I always give, as always, my perspective. And might rub a little shoulders, to put in a different terminology. But again, I give you my perspective. Today we're going to talk about, should Black Americans receive reparation? Now, again, this is something that's been going on and on for many years throughout social media. It's a big thing within the Black community, as well as different Black communities worldwide and other races as well. Should Black Americans receive reparation? Some people say yes, some people say no. What I say is yes, no question. Why? First of all, a lot of people give their little pushback. Oh, Black people and Black Americans get reparation. They don't know how to handle the money. They will spend it all. You get it from white people in other races as well as Black people in different cultures, different countries. Well, here's the thing. My perspective. I don't think you don't need to worry about what a person going to do with their money. First and foremost, Black Americans is entitled to receive it, reparations, just like, and I'm going to give you the times in 2022. If the Ukraine citizens could receive monies for war, and the United States have millions and billions of dollars on deck to take care another country's business? Why not the black people, black Americans that had to go through atrocities 400 years leading up to now, right now, with the mass shootings, right now, aka Buffalo, New York? And it's going to be, after this podcast, there's going to be more atrocities that is going to be happening in America. Even after this, after you listen to this podcast, there's going to be future, present and future. So guess what? Why not? Don't worry about what I'm going to do with my money, what I'm entitled. Believe me, if I get my reparations check, you don't have to worry about what I'm going to do. Trust me, I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of Jordans. Trust me, I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of fried chicken, watermelon, or waffles, which I know other races like stereotyping. Trust me, I know how to spend my money and invest. You don't need to know. That's not your business. It's what is entitled. If the United States is able to give money to the Asian community for the war in the World War II, or even war atrocities, even issues that happen currently, giving grants towards the Asian community for racism or whatever the case, why not me? If you could give money to the so-called Jews for their atrocities, just another tribe of white people. That's why I said so-called. Then why not me? Why should I have to take a back seat? All of a sudden, you don't have enough money, but you have plenty of money to give to the war. And to be technical, why would the US of A give money to countries and deal with outside entities, and your own country is starving? And number one, you didn't even settle up your debt with the atrocities with the black Americans, reparation. And you don't even talk about how the big companies like JP Morgan and the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds ate off of the backs of slavery. That's a known fact. It's not something I'm talking. Slavery was a big business. Your old money, your rich white men and their families ate off of that. They made money off of slavery. It's a big business. In the South, as well as slavery was going in North America. In the north of the United States. Fact. So don't get me where all of a sudden you want to just say, I'm sorry. I don't need your sorry. I need money. Just like every other outside race or sub-race. Set up programs for homosexuality and how wrong it is and all of this other stuff. But the black Americans is out here. We got to take a L. We just got to hold it with a smile. And on a side note, there's a lot of black people from other countries, Africans and the Caribbeans. Yeah, I'm going there. And say, oh, well, you Yankee boys, y'all Katas, don't deserve reparation. Well, F you. F you. Because, let's be for real, it was black Americans that had to clear the path in the 40s and 50s and 60s, civil rights movement, in the early 70s, had to clear the path for other tribes of black people to come to America and eat. So you saying Yankee boys is lazy and this and that? Was black Americans, for the most part, cleared the path, cleared the road for you and your family to go to college and profit and not end up in slavery. Because, mind you, technically, slavery / Jim Crow didn't end until the late 60s. So the technically free black people really kicked off from the ones born in 1970 on. What do I mean? Because when you had Jim Crow, basically black people still couldn't drink out of the same water fountain, use the same bathroom facilities as white people, leading into the 60s. As you know, the civil rights movement changed that. Black American society opened that door, clear the path. Because if black Americans didn't clear that path, guess what? In 2020, you still be in the back of the bus. You still couldn't go to the universities with white people. You still couldn't work in the same areas. You still would have had to be indirect slaves. If it wasn't for black Americans clearing the path for all black people in different continents and countries to come in to eat and turn around and say black Americans shouldn't get reparations. How dare you? And if you feel that way, then you are my mortal enemy. Because why would you care about a government giving money to your so-called brethren and it's not coming out your technical pocket? You could say, oh, I'm a taxpayer and stuff like that. So am I. So same money I'm putting in is same I should be getting back. But I'm not even going to go with that logic. We're just looking at just common sense. Because I hear a lot of pushback from black people outside of the US of A or not non-black Americans, giving a lot of pushback saying, oh, you shouldn't get it, this and that, and that's a sign of laziness. No, it doesn't mean I'm not stopping working. It still doesn't mean I'm not sitting on my behind. And black Americans not sitting on, at least the ones with common sense, is not going to be sitting on their behinds at home waiting for a check to come to their house called reparations. Let's not be simple here. We just saying what we entitled to, because if you're going to send money to the Ukraine and you're going to send money to other countries, Afghanistan and all, for certain purposes and taking care of other races, and you're not taking care of the same people you stepped on their heads 400 years ago, leading to now. See, a lot of people think, oh, well, you're only talking about the past. I can even talk about now. Black people's getting shot by race soldiers now. Now. In real time. Guess what? Black people's going to be shot down and persecuted by race soldiers. How about in the future? After my show, after this podcast, it's going to be that in the future. So it's not like I don't have to even talk about the past. I could be talking about the present, and the future is going to be it's happening now, and it's going to be happening in the future. So why not me, my people in America, black Americans, get paid for reparations? Why should I have to take a backseat for other races? They getting money. Even other tribes of white society, like the so-called Jews, getting money. But why black Americans got to take a back step? We just get a sorry, maybe a plaque in Washington of Martin Luther King, a statue, hugs. You want to give me a hug? I don't need your hug. I don't need you to even say sorry. And white folks, stop talking about, well, I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything. We're not talking about individuals. Let me repeat this again. We're not talking about individuals. We talk about your family, your history, your brethren from the past, your race ate off of our backs, profit from our blood, sweat, and tears. See, I can see if the government here wasn't giving money to nobody, but they're giving money, they still giving money out in real time, in the present. In the present. See, I want to deal with present situation because a lot of times people like quickly throw, well, the past, you're not in slavery now, you are right now. No, we're not talking about that. And to be technical, even now, it's indirect racism. I talk about that on the previous show. Just the fact I got to go through the indirect racism is a hassle. And the hassle is a cost. What do I mean? Like when people in court or about to go to court, there's general damages, there's punitive damages. Laws that is in court. In the present time. Well, guess what? Black Americans, black people, but I'm just specifically saying reparations for black Americans, born from out of slavery, they still deserve general damages and punitive damages currently. What do I mean? Black people still go through indirect racism today. And you know what? This is what, you can't deny that. And I'm just zeroing in on reparations for black Americans in the US of A. Of course, black people that's from the islands or Africa still had the white man on their foot on their neck indirectly, in cases directly, depends of the country that they resided. Because white people, whether they was the French or the Germans or the Englishmen, they still went to Africa and colonized the people and had their foot on their neck. Same thing with the Caribbean islands. Same principle. So you could set up reparations for you indirectly for you, for the pain and suffering that France have given you and England have given you, so forth, so on. You just have to know what occurred, your history. But black Americans, I feel that if other black people feel that they don't deserve, or they come out with this talking point, oh, they don't deserve it, and they're just being lazy, well, you automatically, I take you as my mortal enemy. And I wouldn't care if the Lord smoked you out as well. I wouldn't care if the Lord deleted you as well. Yes, I said it. Because you either rolling with me or you against me. Because guess what? You taking that approach as a black person from a different continent or a different island, other races, including white society, don't care about you as well as they don't care about me. There's no difference. In their eyes, you still an N-word to them. You still a subhuman to them. I'm a subhuman as well as you will be technically a subhuman. But you thinking you are better than me? It's just a black American problem? If you take that approach, I have no feelings towards you neither. The Lord could delete you too and I won't shed a tear. If you Black Caribbeans or Black Africans want to take that approach, that's on you. I have no feelings towards you. You are my mortal enemy as well. And your Lord and Savior could delete you and I won't shed a tear. I said it again and I say it a third time. Your Lord could delete you and I won't shed a tear because I wouldn't care about you. Because obviously you don't care about me. So die, die, die in the name of your Lord. Church. So I feel that, again, people don't need to worry about what reparations, the money, what we will do with our money and land or however. But money I'm looking at, because you could give other people, other countries money. So I'm looking at money, yes. You don't need to worry about what Black Americans will do with their money. I don't worry about what you do with your money when you get paid from your job. Oh, don't pay him or her because they're going to use on cracks. Don't pay them because they're just going to waste it on frivolous stuff. So they shouldn't get paid. Don't worry about what a man or woman is going to do with their money, what they're entitled to receive. If you was entitled to receive something, I couldn't care less what you're going to do with your money. That's on you. So that's how I look at it. So that's my little tidbit. Again, I could keep going, but I just wanted to give you my perspective on that. The rest is up to you. Thank you for listening.